Latham, and welcome to the yoga session for today. So I'm here in a comfortable position, in a comfortable space. Whenever you're going to set up for your yoga practice, it's important to make sure that you find a place that's comfortable, if it's in your home or your office, and have the props necessary to support you through your prenatal practice. So I'm starting out with a really great mat that I'm sitting on, which I love. It's a sticky mat which has traction to support my hands and my feet as I move through the practice. Another thing that I love that I use is a blanket, and this is sort of like a little larger than a towel, a bathing towel, and it's just supportive when we're in positions on our knees to support the knees. Another thing I like to use is a cushion or a pillow. I have this meditation pillow which I like to sit on. If my hips aren't very open, it helps to keep the hips open and angle the pelvis towards the floor, which is helpful as your baby descends. Another great prop is a bolster. Okay, this one's really great. I lie it over blocks when we do our relaxation postures, and it's great to place underneath your knees and during sleep, or between your knees if you're lying on your side in the bed. It's also great for that too. Another great thing I like to use is a block. The blocks are great for helping you to bring the floor closer to you as you get bigger in your pregnancy and the baby takes a little bit more space. The blocks are helpful for you to reach and go deeper into positions that you may not be able to otherwise because of the size of your baby. And the final thing that I really love is a strap. Okay, and the strap helps also to achieve positions that we may not be able to get into just with our own reach. Helps to bring us into a deeper stretch, and we're going to be using this today. So just starting out, coming onto the pillow or blanket into a comfortable seated position. So you want to find yourself in Sukhasana or easy seat. So you sit in just like an Indian style position. Your knees kind of splayed out to the side, opening up your hips. And then you just walk the flesh of your tush back behind you. So you want to kind of move the tushy so you feel the sits bones beneath you. When you feel that, you'll start to feel your pelvis oriented towards the floor, which is a great position for your baby to be in, and for you to exercise opening up the hip flexors, using the muscles along the spine to help to keep you supported and to help work the muscles that support pushing and delivering your baby when it's time. You can bring your palms face up over your knees, bring your shoulders up to your ears and onto your back, roll them all the way down and away from your ears, and then just bring your eyes to close. And we just hang out here for a couple of breaths. And so slowly inhaling in through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling, exhale, inhaling, exhale out, and continuing to breathe like this for a couple of breaths, and finding yourself really focused and tuning your breath to the rhythm that's happening inside of your own body, connecting with that which is happening within. Inhaling again, and exhale to sigh. Inhale and sigh. Good, and just keep breathing like this until you get to about 10 breaths. And you can draw your palms at your heart center and just gaze down at your palms. And you're going to take your index, middle, and ring fingers apart. And so you can see right between your palms as your pinky and thumbs are touching. You create a lotus blossom. And gaze down into that space. And there's a space that you're cupping. And you can place anything in that space. You can place intentions. Place you and your baby there. And hold an intention or dedication for you and your baby right now before we begin the practice. Maybe you have a particular goal or something you're focusing on, something you want to achieve. and place it in there, in that lotus blossom, so it's protected. And as we move through the practice, you can return to that intention, that dedication within the lotus blossom. And we'll offer it up on the chant of one Om, taking a deep breath in. Releasing the arms alongside the body. Taking your hands onto your knees, start to rock through your pelvis slowly. So this is a great way to help to open up the major joints of the body when you're starting off in the morning. Even at the end of the day, this is really great, but it also helps you to find space in the hip girdle and to lengthen through the sides. And if you have any tightness in your hips, helps to move into that space a little bit. Breathe into those tighter spaces. So hands are on the knees or just out in front on the floor as you move through, and try to really articulate each movement and go through full extension on either side. Good. Move the opposite direction. Good. And breathing. Good. And coming back through center. Good. As you inhale, you're going to take your left arm up and overhead. You're going to reach nice and long. Start to bend to your right side. You find length through the side of your body. So this is great if you don't have really a lot of space in your ribs. With the growing baby, exhale that palm down. Inhale right. And exhale. Good. Take your palms together, interlace the fingers like so. Your arms are forward here, so you're lengthening through the shoulders. The shoulders are down the back as you inhale, lift the arms up and overhead. Good. Taking the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, rounding the spine, gazing down at your baby. Inhale and lift. And exhale to round. Good. Inhale. And rounding. Again. And round, come down. Good. Once more up. And as you exhale, bring your arms open and down alongside the body. You're going to come onto your hands and knees, so moving your cushion away and out to the side. And then taking your blanket that we had here and just place it beneath your knees. So get comfortable on your hands and knees. And so we're going to go into cat and cow position, right? So you want to make sure that your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are in one line. Okay? And you're going to spread your palms firmly through the mat. And your hips and knees are stacked in one line. As you inhale, you roll the belly forwards and the tailbone back behind you. As you exhale, you round and tuck, so chin comes to your chest as you gaze at your baby. Good. Inhaling forward, open chest. Good. Exhaling back. Good. And continue to do this with your own breath, following your own rhythm. And you can do this several rounds, and the spinal flexion is so good. It's rocking your baby, but it's also warming up your spine. Good. And when you're ready, you're going to sit back into child's pose. You can take an inhale and sit your hips back. From your child's pose position, you're resting your hips onto your heels. Your belly rests between your legs. So if your knees aren't spread wide enough, you want to make sure you spread your knees nice and wide and sit back. Arms come forward. Good. Inhale back and forward. Draw the belly to the floor. Exhale and back.